everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, you had a good birthday yesterday, I bet?
I did, thank you very much. And Carl English, who tunes in every day from the Points, the Grosse Points.
Oh, Carl, I remember Carl.
Former head of Consumers Energy, watches every day. And he watched yesterday and he thought not enough hoopla was made over my birthday.
Did you tell him that's because you don't?
I asked, no.
Yeah, you don't like your birthday. So what did you do yesterday for your birthday?
That was great. Just a wonderful day here at work with all the wonderful coworkers.
A lot of cards, a lot of nice notes.
A lot of cards, a lot of messages. Thank you to all the folks who sent me a message.
Do you get any handwritten messages? Those always mean a lot to me.
Handwritten, yeah hand-typed.
I love a hand-typed message.
And then we went to dinner with the family at Steve's Ranch last night. So it was very nice.
It was very good. Very good time. It was wonderful.
Yep.
After we went to Steve's Ranch, I took advantage of the summer solstice and went fishing.
Oh, nice.
With my grandfather, James.
Your grandfather.
He took me down to a spot with his bucket and his pole, and then he told me what we were going to do. He let me cast twice before he took the pole out of my hand because I was fishing in the wrong spot. And then he fished in the exact same spot and pulled that whale out. So
he's awesome.
He is very good.
Yeah.
He's a crafty little man. And yeah, we had a good time. We were trying to catch a state record bass. So we had a big old frog on there. And
frog?
Like a frog, a topwater lure.
Oh.
And nothing was biting, so we went to the worm and then caught some fish.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Fish for dinner.
Yeah, we did. We filleted it.
73 degrees is our high today with sunshine. A beautiful Jackson, Michigan summer day. How do things look outside?
Perfect.
Thanks to Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Tina and Roger and their great team. They've been busy last week with all the hot.
Yeah, they are busy. Tina and Roger both working nonstop, and when they're not working nonstop, they are in gyms watching volleyball tournaments. So hard work 7 days a week.
Tonight is the debate.
Yes.
Does everyone know about it?
Listen, I thought it was last night. As you know, I was getting ready to go home last night to watch. I was deciding, am I going to watch the NBA draft or the debate? And it turns out the debate wasn't on last night.
No.
It's on tonight.
It's tonight.
And you've studied it?
No.
No?
Well, one thing that I'm seeing these polls, and one I saw yesterday that 1 out of 6 voters, they haven't made up their mind.
You know what I would like to tell you?
They're lying.
I've never been polled for any of these ever in my life. None of the Gallup polls, the Bragginser poll, none of the polls. No one's ever asked me any of it. So, but I'm excited about it because it's going to be an absolute train wreck. And that's why people are watching.
It's for entertainment purposes only. And I would go out on a limb and say there's no one in America who is undecided.
I got to tell you, I strongly disagree with you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I think the majority of the country is undecided on whether or not they're even going to vote.
Well, I think between the two, I don't think there are people that are saying...
It's like last pick at the in the playground for the basketball game.
Yeah.
We'll take the younger guy. No, the older guy's got more. I don't know.
You know, there's still the conventions. There's still 5 months. Anything could happen. And
Instead of having those conventions, they should just give that money out to the American people. Don't you think?
Good idea.
I think it's a great idea. So anyways, so I thought last night I was going to watch the debate and the NBA draft. I ended up going fishing instead, but then I turned on the NBA draft and it was already to pick 20. And I will give you $10,000, Bart, if you can name the first three picks in the NBA draft.
All right. Zachariah
Sasher,
Alex Sarr, and Tidjane Saloon.
You didn't pronounce any of them right. So
well, I didn't have to. The pronunciation doesn't count on...
The what? The pronunciation? You pronounce words like Kevin Garnett. It's amazing what's going on in France.
Zachary, the number 1 pick,
Yes.
when he went up to collect his jersey, I don't know what they do.
It's a photo
He
op. Art.
kissed Adam Silver on the cheek.
Well, at least he didn't kiss him on the lips. Yeah, that's it's custom.
Yeah, it's customary.
It's customary.
Tall.
But yeah, so last year, Victor Wembanyama, he
Number 1,
French.
French.
First 2 picks this year.
French.
Olympics,
Well,
French.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
Number 6, French.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing what's going on. But I will say it was hard to follow because you're used to seeing all these college players that you've watched get drafted. The college players, a lot of them, I didn't even remember seeing their names this year. So Zach Edey was drafted 9th overall.
Yeah.
And he's the type of guy that, like, in previous drafts, I don't even think would get drafted. So it's kind of a weird deal.
Mm-hmm. They don't know what they're going to do.
Who'd the Pistons take?
Pistons took
Some
someone
guy
from,
named Bob or something?
They took someone from a minor league.
From
team.
the G League?
G League.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's fine.
The Pistons owner, Tom Gores, he had a press conference last week to announce his new GM, and he was an hour late to his press conference.
Yeah.
We've got overnight, the Consumers Energy crews have been working. They've restored more than 90% of customers, more than 160,000 people without power on Tuesday's massive storm. 550 crews working 16-hour shifts, and they hope to get it all done by later today. And this morning at 4:45 a.m., the state legislature put the finishing touches on the 2024-25 budget. And the budget includes free community college for everyone.
How about that?
Yeah.
Amazing.
There's a number of increases for affordable housing, childcare, law enforcement, revenue sharing for municipalities up, and the Potter Park Zoo is going to get $10 million.
What?
And the Jimmy John's Field in Utica is getting $1.5 million. I think Jimmy John should pay for that.
I agree.
And Lansing Lugnuts Baseball Stadium getting $1 million.
What was the first one you said? I don't mind that. What was
The Potter Park Zoo,
getting?
$10 million. Yeah. So $330 million
Who
in
owns zoos?
pork.
Like, do counties and municipalities own
Municipalities,
zoos?
yeah.
Yeah. Zoos aren't privately owned, are they?
Well, some are. I don't know. It's
Like the Toledo Zoo.
foundations or nonprofits.
Like, how would you
Yeah.
start a zoo? Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, there are private entities getting money from them.
I've actually heard this morning that 2 pandas from China are making their way to the San Diego Zoo right now.
Swimming.
They're not swimming.
We
They're-
have
They can't.
the money. Governor Whitmer wanted to give people money to buy electric vehicles. The legislature said no.
Because you can't do that.
We're not giving people money to buy cars. They're not doing that.
Yeah.
Not in the budget.
And there's not enough electric vehicles to purchase.
If they gave people maybe $30,000 to buy an electric vehicle,
Oh yeah, for
maybe they'd buy them.
100%. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, the $2,500 discount. I don't think the country really cares
Not
about
gonna
that,
happen.
or the state. Excuse me.
The police blotter today, we're looking at the Michigan State Police blotter, and this is an actual factual entry in the Michigan State Police blotter from overnight. Entry number 23007, larceny of trinkets. So I don't know what the trinkets were, but
We were actually talking about trinkets last night, getting some trinkets together.
to sell? Did you steal them?
No.
It's like, what?
I have my own trinkets.
Do they call? Yeah, we've had some trinkets stolen.
Oh, this reminded me. Serious story, real quick.
Okay.
Mr. Pryor, who sells the watermelons at Hammond Hardware, is always there. Someone stole his. He has a ring for a 300 game he bowled. Someone stole it from him there.
You're kidding.
No. So So if you get a chance, if you stop by, drive by Hammond and see Mr. Pryor, show him a little love.
too
Yeah,
bad.
terrible story, but yeah, he's been out there, always out there, and has great produce. So check him out, say hi, and whoever took that,
You should be ashamed of yourself.
it's unbelievable, unbelievable, rotten.
Oh, $1 million for a ski jump in Ironwood in the state budget.
Well, we do have a lot of northern Michigan teams that do have ski teams
jumping.
in high school. Well, you know, the state does have to pay for some of this stuff, right, to maintain it, I guess.
The Rocket Mortgage Classic starts today in Detroit.
Oh, thank God.
Today would be a beautiful day to go over.
Yeah,
March.
I'm sorry we couldn't go, Bart. But we've been many times. Highlight for me is the 15-year-old kid getting to play. Anxious to see how he does. But yeah, it should be a great week in Detroit. Not a lot of stars, of course, but still great tournament.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler will be back to defend his championship. So it should be. We've got, this is hard to believe, but next week, a week from today, is the 4th of July. Week from today.
Crazy.
And AAA is saying that travel for the upcoming holiday is going to set a record in Michigan.
How can it keep setting records?
It keeps more and more people keep traveling. 2.6 million people are predicted to travel over the 4th of July holiday weekend. With it falling on a Thursday,
How do they know that information?
I don't know, the AAA, they've got nothing else to do than predict.
I guess.
So,
I was going to do something.
Oh, okay, go
Can
ahead.
I do that? Our show today brought to you by the Michigan Department of Corrections, the MDOC, and they're hiring right now. Great pay and benefits, immediate openings, and paid training. Visit michigan.gov/MDOC jobs and start your career today.
one place people might be traveling is the Cherry Festival getting underway. And you might not remember this because you were young, but on July 25th, 1987, Chef Pierre Bakery baked the world's largest cherry pie. And they set a record during the 62nd Traverse City Cherry Festival.
That's cool.
The pie was weighed on a highway scale brought in by the state police, 28,350 pounds.
Wow.
And that's what remains today.
That's
the
great.
Actual pie tin.
I love things like this, and I think more things like this need to be done.
It
Very
was
good.
amazing.
I went last year to the Cherry Festival, and it was very nice. It's like a fair as well. It's like a.
It's a fair.
It is
It's
a fair.
It's a
festival.
festival.
It's a county fair
Yeah.
with rides and games and things like that. But then there's also the craft show area. Cascades fireworks, the 4th of July fireworks, will be on July 3rd. Should be a great night. Entertainment at 7. Fireworks begin at dusk, and music is from The New Rule. Should be a great night next week for the Independence Day fireworks show.
We have the topping out ceremony for the Jackson YMCA on Friday morning at 9 a.m. Everyone's welcome to come by. It's a time-honored tradition. When they lower the biggest, toppest piece of the construction onto the thing, everyone gathers like Scandinavian immigrants. That's the building tradition going back to the 700s. The 700s,
Oh.
people did that.
Really?
Topping out ceremony.
Modern Builders Supply has an event coming up this Friday. You are invited to. It's a open house. Check out their new kitchen and bath showroom and grand opening celebration. There'll be lunch giveaways, chance to win exciting prizes. Don't miss this special event Friday from 11 to 2 at Modern Builders Supply here in Jackson.
We signed the beam yesterday for the topping out ceremony.
We did, yes,
Yeah.
we did.
And I would show it to you, but I forgot to get it to the guys upstairs. And I can't hold it up because, the picture keeps switching when you move the camera. It switches.
You know, you can, here, I can show you.
How do you stop that?
Well, if you just draft down there and then you hit your lock,
Oh,
and now, oops, jeez.
oh, no,
There you go.
We signed the, there's
Yeah, there it
Andy,
is.
Joey, Karen, Bart.
I spelled my name wrong. On accident. Because I don't write a lot, you know. You get one of those pens in your hand and it's a little different. Downtown Cruisin' in Concert coming up this Friday. Should be another great show. And these are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Every fourth Friday of every month. And June 28th. will be
DDA
the next one.
officials say this is going to be the biggest one
I agree.
of the summer.
I quite agree. I'm excited about it. Should be a great time. And we're happy to sponsor the Cruisin' and Concerts right here in downtown. Next week, Food Truck Tuesday is coming.
Yeah, first
you know
and third Tuesdays.
Yeah, so Food Truck Tuesday will be back next Tuesday, and that is July 2nd.
Every food truck, Tuesday, you can vote for your favorite food truck, and then at the end of the summer, the awards will be presented for Jackson's favorite food truck.
Really?
Yeah. Who would you vote for?
I don't know. I don't want to make any enemies.
There's so many good ones.
I don't want to pick just one,
Yeah.
so I won't.
It wasn't long ago we had no food
It
trucks.
wasn't long ago we only had Hot Diggity Dog.
Hot diggity dog. Remember the egg roll wagon from Albion?
No.
Remember? Well,
You didn't work here when we had Hot Diggity Dog. We had a hot dog cart just like they did in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And do you remember her name?
We've had Irene's Water Ice for a long time, I think.
Okay. All right. Should we get to the show?
Who's on?
We have a wonderful show. We're going to get things started with Dr. Anish Wadhwa right after this quick break. Stay with us.